Can you guys see who's in the shadow of the window? And the fast tool changes. Hi folks, welcome to another episode of NYC CNC. I just got to IMTS actually a few hours ago. I've been kind of running around. Had a guy from Zanesville come in as well, which is great. And just, I hate to say it, but non-stop for the last 2-3 hours. And then, look what I found. Awesome. John and I were already talking. Well, I'll put a card to his video in the, I always have to think it's in the left corner, because he's going to shoot a bunch of footage here as well. But this is just like, it's exactly what you would think. It's like the ultimate everything. Yeah. CNC.
You feel the floor shake sometimes.
I held a chip that had weight to it. It was like large. Just
some of the booths have like 20 or 30 machines in them, all running parts, all making chips mostly. And
no, there was never a meeting. I get the feeling there was never a meeting with a company who's a vendor when somebody said, no, that machine's too big, we can't bring it.
No.
Yeah. So, I really don't have a plan. We've all got some meetings, but I'm just gonna kind of walk around and let's just go see what's interesting. These brothers are just awesome. You know, they're kind of the hardcore robo drill, I guess you could call them. Yeah. Their own controller, super fast. Actually, the first one I've seen in person, to be honest with you. Yeah, right?
Yeah, me too.
It's super common to see them with a fourth axis, and Grimsmo aptly pointed out that you know, everyone's trying to put on their cutest dress here, and putting the fourth axis on here makes the tool changes even shorter, which is kind of funny because at the end of the day, this is a giant sales show. So you're trying to figure out what's good and what's a gimmick.
Yep.
So what's the difference? The 700 is just smaller travel?
Smaller travels. It's like, instead of 40 inches, it's 27, I think.
These are 40s?
Yeah, the 1000 is a
20
by 40.
Freaking great. Yeah. Tremendous, but I'm trying to get a better understanding. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
High torques, right?
Yeah, there's 3 models. There's 10,000 RPM regular, 10,000 RPM high torque, and then 16,000 RPM less torque but more awesome.
Yeah, this is Andrew's car.
Perfect, thank you. I stole John's camera.
Ramp up on spindle speed is just defined.
It's
just
like that.
It's not possible. Voodoo, I tell you.
And oh my goodness. And there is a code that they're probably not using where you can
Woo! That was literally like a show-off dance move.
Yep. He started a new program.
Look at that open inserted.
That was cool. Now, stop. Down inside. Yeah.
Can you unlock the door?
Okay. Change? Yeah.
It's not bad, John. OD that, finish that, interpolate it, it's really not bad. But you know, like I remember feeling your orange palette fixture off the Mori, and it was.
So John is being very direct. As in, can you run this new part for me, please? Because I want to see it make chips.
Just loading the program.
Okay. Now start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. I'll sneak. Interesting. It just went conventional. Or, I guess it's 90% step over anyways.
They don't care.
What? Wow.
That is some serious cutting.
Yeah.
Check out the load meter maybe.
Wow. I missed it.
It's so fast you missed it.
Yeah. So these are those parts that were just made. It ripped. It was like a 90% step over, pretty darn balls fast. It only really slowed down for a finish pass, and you can see actually, you look at like the chips, you can see the roughing chips. This was with an end mill, solid end mill, not the face mill. And then here's the finish. It's a really good chip for finish. I mean, that's I gotta think that's a thou or two per flute. Yeah. All right, leaving the brother booth and actually walking out of the main machine hall, past all the Yakumas, Mazaks. I think Haas is over there as well. Yeah, it's Haas. And we're gonna go find the Autodesk booth. I think we found it. Autodesk. I don't see any familiar faces yet though. I wonder if this is just bigger stuff. Oh yeah, no, this is it. HSM works. Cool. So I've always been told that the Hermleys are just amazing 5-axis machine. This is a mill turn?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is obviously an intake for an airplane? What would you call it?
It's a hybrid between the airplane and the gas turbine.
Okay, gas turbine. And the cycle time on this is 90 hours, but it's still amazing. I mean, first of all, it's really cool that I'm like walking in the machine right now. It's a 40 taper machine?
No, it's an HSK.
HSK? Oh, okay. Right. That makes sense, I guess. Amazing. Just, it's hard to get a sense of the size. And it's actually funny enough because when I walked in, I got to hook up with Ben from Freelux Lighting now. So he was hanging out at the Haas booth and we were just walking around checking out these things. Fanuc Delta Bot. This thing is amazing. It's putting pins into this engine block and then putting them back, which is pretty cool, but it's the little things that it does, so watch that. But here's what's amazing. Watch when it dumps them out. It reads the table and the location of where they're at, and then there's one of these that's bad, and it detects that it's got rust on it, and it won't use that one, and if the bolts are lined up in a way that it can't get to them, it actually shakes the table to get a new sort. So the bottom left one is no good.
Where's the candy? Somebody posted that video. It's in a different booth.
Well, that was the bad one, see? And it's giving you like a little alarm on the fly inspection. So cool. Okay, so I don't even know what to say about this. Crazy, cool, amazing. I can't believe you brought this to IMTS. I guess the car's really lightweight, but so maybe that makes it less impressive. Not really. That is, look at the guy standing next to it. That is huge. This is officially the fastest 4th axis you've ever seen. What? Say it again?
Half a second. Clamp, 180 clamp.
In half a second?
Half a second.
Amazing. Yeah, there's a really good video they were running here showing. Oh, now it's not going to rotate, of course. Woo. Good morning. It is Wednesday. early. We were at the La Brea Bakery here and on a meetup. So everybody got down here getting some unfortunately overpriced food, but that's okay. Dennis from SECO. Dennis is one that hooked up a bunch of other YouTube guys with some good tooling. So yeah. John Grimsmo. Cool. We are walking through with John Grimsmo. We just did our meetup and admiring some stuff here at the Kendall Metal booth. I gotta say, the show is still crazy. Like, just walking by, everybody's got machines, tools, displays, that insert drill. Pretty cool. Anything you want to show us?
What's going to apply best to your industry?
What's the coolest milling or turning thing you have here?
Coolest milling or turning thing? So our coolest turning thing is Beyond Evolution.
Oh, that new tool, the face grooving?
Yep.
Yes, this is the one I tried to buy.
It's face grooving, multi-directional turning.
Okay.
It's a cool tool.
Show me.
Come on. So what we've come up with is a design of a grooving and cutoff tool. These are an example of some of the just different operations that we can do with this.
I've seen similar-ish technology.
So the technology we have here is a 3V technology.
Oh, yeah.
So put a V flange.
That's a huge insert.
It is. It's awfully big.
That's solid carbide.
A V on the bottom and a V in the front. And what that does is when it goes into the pocket, this allows us when you clamp and you put pressure on it, it's only going to get tighter in that pocket. Right? So that's what allows us to do multi-directional turning with this one insert.
Got it. So you're doing face. Yeah, there's the list right there.
Standard thermal pressure.
This is awesome. The coolant is coming right out the tip, not the tool holder, but at the face of the tool. So you can see this diagram.
I got the 300 PS.
You can see it's coming through here, not down where your chip is.
And so I want to see if somebody I know is here.
So Mighty Bite, Work Holding Solutions. It's funny because I was really excited for this. It's almost overwhelming. Some creative stuff. I like the toe clamps. I know those. The spread clamps I've used before. I've never seen them that big though. Wow. Your typical offset cam clamp. Some mini turret pallets. It's like, what's this? Okay, so this is, solid bars with a spreader here in the middle. These I love. Those are these the pit bulls, John? Is that the pit bull?
That is a mini pit bull, yes.
Mini pit bull, okay, yeah.
These are the Uniforce expanding clamps.
Yeah.
I use both of these.
I haven't seen this. Like a stop.
Yeah, it's the end stop for the Versa
pit bull?
Visa grip. I forget what they're called. Versa grip.
Versa grip. So that's a dual pit bull. Is that what that is?
No, that's just stationary. But that's like what you put in the vice jaws.
Got it. So this is a stationary piece, and then
exactly. Yeah. So the pit bull does the thing against that.
And how much you'll hold with 60 thou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're doing less on this one. That's
really not
really
that much work holding on it.
Oh no, these are the Talon jaws. That's
Talon. Okay.
Over here you got the Versa grip, which are also very cool because they'll hold on a round object.
So I want to build carve smarts with Versa grips so that you can hold various diameter round in one. Yeah, that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Let's go see if we can find the infamous Avi over at NOGA, who he hooked us up and a lot of the YouTube guys with some really great tools, and we appreciate him supporting the community. And I legitimately like their stuff. John Grimsmo was actually just saying.
Yes.
So one of the things that
some of these.
Adam Booth turned me on to is don't buy this type, because this has got the adjustment screw right here for dialing in. Buy this type. It's much more stable.
Got 2 adjustment screws.
Okay, excuse me, 2. Okay, the point being that it's actually much easier to dial this in and not bump your DTI needle.
I did not know that.
Which totally makes sense. I did not know they made indicators.
Right.
Maybe they're just dial inserts.
See, I've got the cheap kind of one, not from NOGA, but that just have the one adjustment screw.
Mm-hmm.
The one here that does this joint, and this joint.
That's what this is, though.
I know, but that's what this is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have these yet.
Oh.
Right.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm in the Stone Age.
Yes.
So I definitely, even they have tiny ones,
and we use Adam. I know uses like this big one here for camera filming.
Yeah. I need to
make sense.
Adapter, yeah.
Avi.
Yes.
John Saunders.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
I just emailed you. You sent us a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I'm one of the YouTube guys.
Yeah.
You mind saying hi on camera?
Yeah, why not?
So this is Avi.
Hi, how
awesome
are
to meet you.
Welcome to IMTS.
Everybody wanted me to say hi, like Adam Booth and James and Keith. Everyone said, if you're going to see Avi, you got to tell him thank you for supporting what we do and being here and all that.
It's my pleasure. I would like to help everybody and give support to all the visitors on the YouTube. And if you need anything, you can call NOGA or you can call Adam.
Yeah.
Or you can call all other friends of NOGA, and we're more than happy to help you.
We were just talking about how much we love using the indicator bases, and we really, we've been actually mentioning it like 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah, you should be here and stay here. You should see all the visitors coming and appreciate how good is NOGA magnetic base, and I'm very happy to help them. You know, it's my pleasure to give them a very high quality magnetic base, and I promise you that in the future we'll create, innovate a new magnetic base to help you to work with your component.
You make indicators, or these are just inserts?
No, we're just focusing on magnetic base holders. The test indicators, we have cooperation with Mitutoyo.
I was saying, how do I get one? I gotta get one of these, like special NOGA.
If you want to buy sets, you can buy from NOGA a set with magnetic base, and it's
really?
made, but the test indicator and the dial indicators are made by Mitutoyo especially for us, because we have a cooperation with them, and they also buying for us some stuff.
Yeah.
A new spider burr.
Spider?
Yeah, for removing burrs from external
large
pipes. Yeah, PVS
for
pipes.
deburring.
It's more for the plumbing industry.
That's like an A-bomb
It's a new
size.
prototype. Yeah, 2 to 4 inch and 4 to 6 inch and 2 to 4 inch, and this is a smaller one.
I like that.
This
You sold this guy?
No, the way I like that. It moves by itself. That's cool.
All right, so I stole John's camera here. Want to film some thoughts. I don't know if this is ever going to make it out public or whatever, but it is crazy to think back to where we started to where we are today. We're at Matsuura. He's shaking hands with the president of Matsuura America. The president of Matsuura, LA Matsuura Canada, is here. I know him personally, and we're like connected in this market. We can go here, we can go to almost any booth, and people are starting to recognize us. Just by making videos, by having this passion that we have, by being able to narrate our stories to the interwebs, and it's insane the way this market works, the way social marketing works, and all you guys out there thinking about it, just start. It just takes an effort. We've been at this for 8 years now, and to some people that's a very short time, but throughout the process it feels like a very long time, and I think we happen to make all the right choices.
All right, this is a contender here. Genos M560 Okuma. Jeff here just turned on the through spindle coolant. Can you turn that off and then do the through air?
Yep.
So this is the OSP control touchscreen through air, so I can now, it's a little foggy, but there's a residual coolant coming out, so I'm not going to stick my hand in. Woo! But high PSI through air, which would be great for filming. Sorry, close that, sorry.
Clean out the line. Yeah.
Right.
Get a Vistalizer to go with it.
Right. Oops, sorry. Interestingly, get a little bit of a more difficult machine to film through than some of the others. The Japanese seem to always have more sheet metal enclosure safety, although we might be able to punch a hole through the right side of the machine. They actually have a camera mounted in this machine that's on that
Has a removable
TV.
panel too on the right side, 2 removable panels.
Okay, okay. Okay, so this way, now, so that puts me at 3. I can open the door and I can grab 3 out. It'll just pull down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, it has a wrench that pulls it down. Right here.
How does it come out? It just pulls right out?
Yeah, they go right in here and
Oh,
use that
interesting.
bar for leverage. Yep, just pops
That's
them right
cool.
in and out both.
Yeah.
Like this.
And then I can manage the controller to say what I did while the machine's running something else, obviously.
That's right.
Got it.
Change it, put another number, you can even change that. Yep.
Cool.
This is a 4140.
Block of 4140. Door closed.
Yeah, we write some.
So you're just going to call up a preset program,
Yeah.
and it's just going to do a spot drill or just a spot?
It's going to drill 2 holes.
Say it again?
Drills 2 holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No version. I have version 2.5. I love when you can hear drill chips hitting the door.
Got it. So a relatively simple thing there.
Yeah, and we even write some of the office. It's completely open.
And that was not pecking, or was it originally, it was a straight
Plunge,
drill
yeah.
cycle? Got it.
Yeah, we usually just plunge with those with that high pressure coolant, blows the chips out really quick, and just kind of plunge it right in there.
Right.
Really good finish in there.
Yeah, it's actually yeah, it's a pretty good finish for a drill hole. Obligatory tool change. Cool. Awesome. I mean, just all the time. Everybody's making parts. Interesting tool path. Look at that chip coming off. Turning brown, it's perfect. You're gonna make one of these things. All right, so these guys win for best swag at the event at IMTS. Holy cow. All functional, beautiful, beautiful machining, workmanship. I mean, how freaking awesome is that? Holy cow.
So they're heavy.
4.5 kilograms. All is stainless.
This is the ultimate factory. I mean, this is just, you just walk around and you see stuff like this and you just want to smile. I mean, just, look at this, look at this. Isn't that incredible? Oh my God. Look at the size of the tool changer. Twin carousels. I mean, look at the size of the tool. And DMC 125 duo block. Yep. Right here, tool chain. Amazing. I actually think that they have that giant carousel out over here.
What is the longest?
Here we go. I think this is the carousel, the, what do you call it, rotary out of that big machine. God, I mean, look at the number of tool holders. 70, 80, 80. Wow. Huh. Here's the future, folks. That's the hybrid machine that's doing, oh, you can see it's doing it right now. Oh my God. It's doing laser sintering, and then it's going to come in and machine. Additive plus subtractive. Wow.
Additive and subtractive in one machine.
Incredible.
It's got the full capability of the DMG 65 machine. It's a 5-axis milling with a 60 tool changer. Then we add this cabinet to the side here, which has a laser deposition head.
So that's like a 50 taper add-on. The tool changes out automatically?
Yep. That whole deposition head just goes right into where any spindle would go.
Yeah.
So you've got the full 5-axis motion with the deposition head as well.
How soon will it switch to machining on this?
2 or 3 hours.
Oh, okay. As well. Got it. Very cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you walk up and it's this NLX 6000. I mean, it's just gargantuan. Look at the chips.
I work.
Look at the chips.
So I work on.
So Samsung machine tool. I'm not gonna lie, I had never heard of them, and a friend of mine knew one of the sales guys. We were kind of getting the sales pitch yesterday. I was interested, but you know, it's hard to warm up to a company or brand you never heard of. And then last night I was talking to some guys that really, really spoke highly of them. And the prices are very competitive. And apparently, and I may get some of the specifics here wrong, but apparently, and I think they're Korean, and they used to make the Morisiki lathes. And I think that may be why there's just some nomenclature overlap. And really good pricing. And so they're box lathes, which apparently can be a really good thing as well on the lathe. So I actually came back today because I want to learn a little more while we're here. So Samsung lathes. I met Parker yesterday, and you were with Reynolds Machinery. They're out of Dayton, and so I would want you know, sort of an all-purpose machine for us. So it's going to be something like a 2.5 inch through bore, single turret, live tooling, base mount stuff, right? We talked about this. BMT tooling, sub spindle, parts catcher, conveyor. What am I missing? That kind of stuff. Yeah. So that sort of.
We want to go to this row over here. Still an 8-inch main, 6-inch sub.
Yeah. So 45, same horsepower, same spindle nose, smaller bar capacity. I don't know what the other one was. Then the 2500.
No, it's the same. Same bar capacity.
Why is this one 30 grand cheaper?
It's just a little smaller configuration.
So only smaller in Z?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, Z costs a lot. Okay, I was picking up the sample part and just kind of looking at it, and this is fine, but then I felt the finish in here, and that blew me away. So Aaron is an application engineer who's going to actually run the part.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I like seeing IO in there. So foot pedal opens up the main, so it's regular old hydraulic chuck. Can I hit cycle start?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're good to go?
Yeah, very good.
Feed rates are at 100%?
Yep.
Okay. Here are the chips. Facing. That's a VNMG? Do you know? Okay. What's the insert radius?
32nd.
That's the number 1?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So VNMG 431 did all that, no big deal, just aluminum obviously. So that's now a ball end mill doing the, so this is C-axis full interpolation?
What it's doing is it's, right now we're doing the front of the part.
Okay.
Then halfway through, we're actually going to do a pick off for the sub, and that's when we'll do the back.
And so when you do the pick off, you've got enough meat there to grab it on the sub?
Yeah,
that's
correct.
the key, okay, got it. What'd you program it in?
I used EdgeCam.
Okay. So here, let's see if we can see that. It's a pretty heavy chip load. What's the RPM on the live tool?
Up to 5,000.
Okay.
And that's what we're running right now.
Okay. In an ER collar holder?
Yeah, it's ER25.
There's no backlash in the, is it a belt drive spindle?
Yes, correct.
No, how much backlash is there in the C-axis?
It's not a lot because actually what they do is anytime we do the milling, we have an assist brake. Is how they work, and it's basically just like a caliper, you know, in your car, and you know.
But even when you when you reverse on the C, you in theory you're going to have a little bit of slop.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Now it depends on what you're doing because then we go to the sub spindle, and the sub spindle is an integrated spindle, so the
direct drive
accuracy on it's a lot more accurate.
Oh, it's doing a deep. Oh, it's doing those in lines. Okay.
Yeah, well, basically we're kind of reading a dome on there to end up with the Samsung kind of oval logo.
Yeah. So the Z actually should move on that, right? Or no?
Yeah, it'll move a little bit as it creeps down.
Okay.
There, it just changed again.
Yeah, they went from 3 something to 275. So yeah, you can see there's a little bit of pitch to that.
So we made it coarse to kind of look different.
Right. Right. What did you say? Okay, so switch to an engraving bit. So your live tool holders don't have any way to run the coolant through the tool holder itself. It still comes out from the side on a hose.
It's an option. You can get the through on a live.
Okay.
It's just the standard ones that come with it are external.
Okay. So yeah, so right here your coolant is really missing the party.
Yeah.
So there's an option to get some sort of a through block live tooling coolant thing, which I gotta think would be helpful when you're doing little, well, certain kinds of work or drilling. And every turret station is live tool capable?
Correct. Yep. It's 12 stations, but what's kind of unique, what we do on all of our machines that have live tooling is we put half-index turrets on it.
Okay.
So you got 24 theoretical stations.
Stops. And so because of the Y, if I had small parts, I can fit 2 tools in the same turret?
Yes.
Okay. So you could do that whole SMT with the C locked. Because you've got enough Y and X?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We're just kind of showing, you know, the different capabilities of the machine.
I kind of wish it didn't have a fan of control.
Well, it's the new F controller from Fanuc, which is nice. So it's a brand new control for Fanuc. Matter of fact, they don't even show it yet on their website. And
easy to use?
Yeah, very easy, really conversational programming.
Okay.
You know, simulation, you know, things like that. So they've really upped their game. You know, if you come over to this one, I got
hold on. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Sub spindle. Oh no. It's doing a cleanup pass, maybe. Or what's it doing now? There we go. So here's the handoff to the sub. Oh, doing a chip wash on the sub. Okay, I get you. And we're off. Finish pass, clean up. Gotta break those chips. This I'm excited for. So that's a 3/8 inch end mill?
I believe it's half inch.
Half inch? Wow. I don't know if it's gonna come out on camera, but that's, you can hear that cutting. And I was blown away with the floor and wall finish. So this time the C, is it still called the C on the sub?
Yeah, that's correct.
It's locked and it's showing everything in both the X and the Y. And these are boxway lathes, so, well, I wonder maybe that's why you're getting a better finish on the live tooling cuts. Because I've seen the linear way machines, and the live tooling is fine, but it didn't have this finish.
Yeah, what we do is we use true Y-axis and rough the majority of that out.
Yep.
Then we go to C interpolation and kind of finish the ovals there. Just kind of show a little bit of both.
Got it. You guys know how much I love the Shear Hog. Check it out. We finally get to meet everybody.
I mean, like, well, you're filming me.
Gyroscope, yeah. It's okay, we have a long B-roll blooper footage reel. This is all gonna go on. There's John, he's the president. And the guy, of course, running his social media right there is Alfred. So he's the guy that hooks us all up with all the swag and all that stuff. And yeah, it's just always so much fun to put names to faces. He's been on Instagram, posting stuff all day. Like, it's cool to see they've had so many people come over to talk about using the tool and all that stuff. So this video might, well, we're gonna try to visit. We're out in San Francisco for an Autodesk thing, and I'm gonna try to run up to their shop and I think film a factory tour. So I actually hung out with them for about 20 to 30 minutes and left and realized I didn't even film, so we ran back to film.
Hey, I forgot to say congratulations on the new fatherhood there.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
And the mama and the baby and everything. And big sister, right?
Big brother,
Big
yeah.
brother. Sorry.
It's what's going on, Amish?
Sean,
Good to see you.
how you doing?
Good. What are you up to?
Exploring.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where to go next.
So if you guys don't know or don't follow, you got to sign up to his Instagram. You have your new machine showing up on there?
Showing up on Tuesday.
Mori NL.
DMG Mori DMU 6501.
So guys, that was actually the machine I think we were looking at earlier.
With a pallet changer on it? It's got a 3 pallet changer on it, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not getting the pallet changer.
Okay.
It's
a ridiculous machine. Ridiculous.
Crazy.
Awesome.
Crazy. Yeah, it's big for me, but
yeah. Okay, so I just walked away from from AV Tools, and I'm like, okay, so I got to look at who else I want to see, and I was like, oh, I got to explore that Flexar. And so, how about that? They're right there. They're right there. How awesome is that? What's going on, Steve? Good to see you, man.
Guy?
How you doing?
Doing well, man. Hey, this
I'm
is
John.
Lindsay.
Good to meet you.
Lindsay's our marketing coordinator.
Awesome. So this is a tapping arm, like I have to tell you guys. Put that out. Sweet.
Check out the new 110.
What's this?
110.
What do you mean 110?
110 volt.
Power.
Plug-in.
Interesting, but this is hydraulic, obviously.
It is hydraulic.
Okay, so we got a 3/8 16?
Half 13.
Half 13, okay.
5/8 capacity.
In 1018?
1018.
Yep. Oh, it's awesome. Awesome. How's the show going for you guys?
Awesome.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Good.
We got this booth, we got the North booth also.
Yeah, I wrote down both numbers. I was like, I hope someone's here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got the North booth, so.
Cool. So Sandvik has got the primo tooling booth here, and it's funny because I don't really even know what to show off, and it's really cool. But I will say this: the Sandvik guy that's been coming to our shop, I really like, and it's still a little bit tough because I'm not buying lots of tools from them right now. They're a big customer. Maybe we will be, but he's been an awesome guy. He's actually said they're willing and allowing him to come potentially film with us. So I got to figure out what that means, but I figure there's no reason. Because of that, I got to give them a little bit of love, and they do have a reputation as being some of the best tools. And it is. I mean, when you see 50 taper stuff sticking out like that, it's just cool. It's just cool. Oh, little right angle drive. Look at that. That's awesome. Huh, look at those tiny inserts. Turning. Oh, look at that tap. Yeah, the guy Corey that I've gotten to know said he wasn't going to be here, so I don't really know anybody at Sandvik right now, but yeah, just having fun. So while we're dishing out the tooling love, I also got to give a shout out again to Dennis Nolan. He was at our meet and greet this morning. He's from Niagara, but that's also SECO, and oddly enough, Sandvik and SECO are actually the same company. But he asked me to stop by, so I figure let's swing by and see if he's here. All right, we're in the last room, the north building, and look at these bandsaws. Holy cow. Auto feed in, auto tilting. Check out the bundle cutting on this thing. I mean, beautiful. Look at the blade. Look at the blade. Look at the blade size. Holy cow. I mean, it's got like 100 thou curve. Oh my God. Check out the tool grinder. CNC tool. You ever wonder how your end mills are made? Here it is.
I'm from Leiden, Germany.
Beautiful. I mean, mesmerizing. It's like so clean. I know they run flood normally, but it's so clean and it's cool.
For this machine.
Check out the drill. Holy cow. That's some gun drilling. That is awesome. Sweet. And there's a little one, I guess.